and welcome to Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we share about treats, business, and life. We are two entrepreneurs from different states, and we specialize in baked goods and savory goods. And I also do chocolatey treats. So we share a podcast every week on Tuesday, and be sure to share, comment, and like. Hi, I am Tamela. I am owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in the great state of Ohio, where we specialize in salty, sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, please go to @Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, ORLITAS. And now, drum roll, we have our lovely co-host, Taylor, who's going to introduce herself as well as take it away, Taylor.
Hello, my name is Taylor, and I am, as Tamela said, the co-host of Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. I am located in Michigan, Albion, Michigan to be exact. We are here to make treats for your special occasions. I love to do treats, cake decorating, and things like that. I can be found on Instagram and Facebook at Sweet SWEET Spirit SPIRIT Treats TREATS on those platforms. So this week, Tamela is discussing her journey to trademark. As we go along with this episode, we just want to thank you guys for all your listening support and want you to have a blessed week. What have you been up to this week, Tamela? You said you wanted to tell us.
This past week, I was kind of rather busy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was a panel speaker for a business group last week, and I spoke on the topic of my journey to a trademark Torlitas.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's a big step.
Definitely pending right now, but it is at the U.S. Trademark and Patent Office.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you so very much. It's been a very long journey. It's a lifelong goal of mine. Anybody that knows me know that I am an adventurer at heart. And I've always, when I say always wanted my name in the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office with a patent or trademark or something. So that's the first one. So there's probably 5 more to go that I want to make sure that that it's in there and trademark and things like that. So there's still work to be done, but I'm so happy and excited about that. Also, I got trademarked my cookbook, my ebook that I had for 5 fun treats for Christmas 2020. That's also trademarked. So I'll be able to put that up as well in my description on Torlitas, so that if someone wants to go and maybe make some recipes like bourbon peanut butter balls, some peppermint bark. What else did I have in there? Gosh, just like 5 or 6 recipes. Can't even think of it right now. But it's a starter book, I like to call it. And I'm so excited and proud of it. So I will have more video on that later, and we'll talk about it maybe in our upcoming upcoming podcast. So I haven't seen the replay yet, but definitely I would love to share it with Taylor as well as our viewing audience.
Yes,
so
I would love to see it. I want to know what that process is like too, because I haven't seen many people like trademarking things. I know a lot of creative people that have said they have done things, and people have, stolen their art and things like that.
Wow, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's just one step that it just seems like, man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't want to shy away because of what you got to do.
But nonetheless, it was a process. I mean, what isn't a process if it's worth having. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about the process and how you got everything done?
Well, in the short term, because I want to, save the meat for everything when I see the video, when we watch the video. But in
Mhm.
essence, it was an article that I read in our Columbus Dispatch paper here in Ohio.
Mhm.
And there was a law firm in downtown Columbus, a prominent law firm in downtown Columbus, who's helping minority and women owned businesses gain their foundational paperwork
Okay.
for their businesses, because when it came to the PPP loans and these other opportunities to help businesses grow and thrive, she realized, and I guess God put on her heart to help these people who were business owners, and but they didn't have the foundational things that were in place, like tax, tax lineage, not lineage, uh, their taxes done, just different their EIN numbers, and just a litany of things that she noticed that, hey, if you have these things in place, you've been doing the business, but if you had these foundational things in place, then you would be able to take part in these PPP loans that were given out in 2020
Right.
and 2021. So with that being said, it was an article in November of 2020, and I didn't
Mhm.
contact her until probably a month or two later, because I was like, I just wonder if they could help me gain my trademark. Or I thought at the time a design patent for my product, for Torlitas, the tortilla chips with the chocolates.
Right.
So fast forward through all that, I was able to gain a trademark for it. Definitely, I give some pointers for anyone that wants to go that route. Like dates and times. When did you start using the trademark? When did you start using the widget or the process or what have you?
Mhm.
Um, Keep excellent records. I mean, I had to go back to Facebook and old Yahoo email to look at emails, things that I really just, I was using different mechanisms at the time. And I had to go back, and thank God that we had that electronic, kind of footprint, so I could
Yeah.
date back to the things that I did previously in 2001, 2002, and things like that. So I would just say that it's good to keep records. And there are definitely things that some things can be patentable and trademark, and some things cannot because of XYZ. So again, it's more explanation in the video, but I was really excited to be a part of the panel. Usually I've done panels before and I've bombed before, okay?
Really? No, Tamala, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you
True.
at all.
I'm, I am not your number one public speaker, but I have to push through it and do it. You know what I mean? So, um, but yeah, I'm not the best public, panel speaker. And but this time I was on point. I was on point. It was fresh in my mind. It was something close to my heart, and I probably
That's what's
talked
up.
too much. But there was also one other panel speaker on the docket, and there were supposed to be three of us, but two of us was able to make it for that panel discussion. So really
Okay.
excited, looking forward to sharing it with all of you, and looking forward to the actual when I get that paper or that docket in the mail. I'm sure it's going to be in the mail. Um, that I am official. So
Yay.
yay. Yay is right. I'm can't believe it. It's a full circle moment, a full circle moment.
That's
So,
awesome.
and then what else happened? The importance of making sure you have your inventory in place. Okay, I'm going to what the other thing that happened to me this past week. So make sure you have your inventory in place. and make sure you keep it in a Excel file written down somewhere so you know what you have. Okay. So I got
Right.
this big order came through, and oh yeah, no problem, I can do it. It was for my orange delicious torlitas and my key lime pie torlitas. Okay. So
Mhm.
these are different chocolates with different flavors on a tortilla chip. Okay. So it's kind of like
Right.
my spring summer offering. And I said, you know what? Because the way that the pandemic has been here in Columbus, some things you can get your hands on quickly, some things you cannot.
Mhm.
And we have great stores around here that are fully stocked normally, but it's coming slow from the manufacturers. So it's kind of like hit and miss now, which is
Right.
kind of unfortunate. And yes, we all know of Amazon, which I had to resort to, but I like to go in and and make sure that things, I can put my hands on things, get it, be out the door and on my way. Okay.
Mhm.
So I had to let this lady know I can do one part of the order. I can't do the other because I can't guarantee that I can get what I actually need for my specific product in my hands in order to make this due date. So
Right.
that she was like, okay, that the people really wanted this and blah da da. That makes you feel worse. Okay.
Right. It does. It does.
They were really looking forward to it. So it was going to another city. And uh, I was like, oh darn, I'm just I had to kind of fess up and just say, hey, I can't guarantee that you'll have this at this date. So I'd rather say no on that. Okay. But the
Right.
other part, yeah, I can do it. So I didn't do my homework, which was my inventory 2 or 3 4 days before, and before I said yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So when I go to, a day before to do the product, the big order, I don't have what I need. I don't have the specific color of chocolate. I don't have the specific um, uh, flavor of oil. So just a number of things did
Right.
not work out. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Because it's too late to get to the stores. It's too late to order from Amazon or what have you. It's just, I'm not going to make it. So I'm thinking, okay, let me go back to my primary education. What makes a orange? Is it brown and yellow? Is and my sister Teresa said it's red and orange or something like, I don't know. Red and yellow makes orange.
Red and yellow.
I was like, how soon do we forget?
I tell you, it's not hard, especially when you're frustrated about something. It's definitely not hard to forget that you could just
Yeah,
do it yourself. Like you be like,
yeah.
I'm so sad, it's not working out, but you could just be
It's
like,
not working out. So
just
I'm like,
do it yourself.
okay. And what I started to do or tried to do was make I had some it was an oil-based color, which it
Mhm.
looked like orange. I was like, okay, I can use this. So, with the chocolate, no problem. I've done it before, it's no big deal.
Mhm.
And when I kept stirring, I was like, why is this yellow? Let me put more in. And so I put a whole bunch and I'm like,
Terrible.
let me look at the label. It was yellow.
Oh man,
So I
you just
had to
you
at
just
six
going
thirty in
through
the
it, wasn't
morning,
you?
I had to say, okay, the lady's coming at 8 o'clock for her pickup. Let me call her and tell her I have an issue. And there was no way to cover it up. There was no way to
You
um
couldn't just add a little red.
I didn't have the red.
Okay,
I didn't have red.
that's the
And
primary
I
color,
just
so you
had
can't
what I
change that.
needed, what I thought I needed, and that was it. And so I had to just suck it up. I had to call the lady and I said, how's your day going? I tried to pad before the, kaboom. And I had to tell her, I can't fill your order today. It is the first time this has ever happened to me in my business, ever.
Yeah.
I don't have what I need to make the best product possible for you. And she was, of course, disappointed and all that. And I said, I will make it up to the people that she was giving it to, was for an event or whatever. I will personally um, ship out what they ordered to them person. And on top of that, I'll give them one extra. So if they ordered, it was just a few, it was different orders, put it that way.
Hmm.
And I will double their order and I will send it to them personally on my dime. Okay.
That's
So
good.
these
At
are
least
long,
you had at least you had good customer service after this incident you had going on here. The
yeah,
customer
I had
service was
to.
good.
I had to because these are long-standing people that've come to love Torlitas and the product that I provide and things like that. Now,
Hmm.
how do I look? Saying I can't do. First of all, I couldn't do the key lime pie. Then I couldn't. Now I can't do the orange. So
Yeah.
orange delicious. So I had to suck it up and do what was needed.
Hmm.
And this is what business is about. This is what making the customers are customers pleased. And yes, it hurt me too, but it doesn't hurt that much losing, more so than losing
The
a
customer.
long-standing customers. So I got to do what I have to do and make it right.
That's awesome that you made it right.
Yeah.
Good job,
So
Tamala. Good job.
that was that. So it's pretty eventful week. And then, a special order came in that I thought I could do and I couldn't. And but
Hmm.
the rest of the week went pretty smoothly.
That's good. That's good. Congratulations on your patent. Congratulations on doing what's right for your customers. Because some businesses will be like, "Well, I don't care because I just lost one customer, not even thinking about their
Yeah,
reputation." I think you did a
right.
good job at thinking about your overall brand. And
Yeah.
a lot of businesses need help in these areas, especially ones who feel like they have like a lot of clients so they can just misuse one, not knowing that
Yes.
you
Yeah.
that you are building relationships. This is not going to be the only birthday they have. Or some
Right.
people, I've had clients that they order cakes for people and it's not even their birthday. They just like, it's somebody else's birthday and I just want a cake for them. And so they
Yep.
come to me. So
Yep.
it's definitely a process. You just got to trust it, keep going, doing what's best for your business, and I'll work out.
It has to. That's the only
Right.
thing that you can do what's now,
Mm-hmm.
plan for the future, but definitely do what's expected now and please your
Right.
customers because that's why you're in business. If you don't have any customers, you're not in business. Okay.
This is true.
So
This is
it's
true.
best to keep them happy. Now, we all know that if you're getting played and, someone's being just outrageous, in their request
Sometimes
or
them the
bringing
people,
something back or
them
something
the
like you're
people
like,
you don't talk to
no.
anymore. Right.
There's a story that I tell. I was doing a trade show years ago and I had like individual bags of blondies. And
Mm-hmm.
so a lady came, it was a craft show, trade show. And a lady came and she purchased, it was her and her friend, they purchased a bag of blondies, Torlitas blondies. And there was like a two pack one. And so she, left and we went on the way and there was somebody coming after her buying stuff. So we just didn't think twice about it. She came back to me and she said, these taste like mint. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
huh? Now, blondies are with the milk chocolate, white chocolate, and almond toffee pieces on a tortilla chip. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're like, huh? I said, I didn't even make mint. you know, this entire, entire order, session that we have here, this event for this event. I didn't even make the mint for me torlitas, which I
Mhm.
do carry a mint um, product. But I was, it was, I make sure I have fresh ingredients. I make sure that I have certain utensils I use with different flavors and stuff like that. So there was no way that you had a
Right.
mint flavored chocolate.
Right.
And so, when we got them back, she brought them back. Her and her friend brought their bags back. And I had to, that was a loss. I said, I am so sorry. I don't we're not supposed to be mint. Here is your money back. And she
Mhm.
went on her way. And they went on their way.
Now, did you keep
But
the bag of chips?
we kept it and we both tasted the chips
Right.
and we're like, this does not taste like mint. And then we had somebody that was behind us who was a total stranger taste the chips and ask them, do you taste mint? And she was
Right.
like, no. So it wasn't just us being biased, me and my bestie, because she sat at the table with me. It just
Yeah.
wasn't us being biased. It was, we said, well, let's get an opinion from somebody who doesn't know us and who doesn't know my
Right.
product and all
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? To see if that was a mint. And she said, no, she said, they're good. She said, but I don't taste mint. So I don't know. It could have been something that they had prior to showing up there. Maybe they had a gum or mint in their mouth, or I don't know what the customer, why they thought they tasted mint. But
I think you're being extremely nice, and maybe
what
she
would you
just
have done?
maybe she no, I'm not saying I would not have given her back the her money and kept the
Yeah.
product, because I definitely would have gave her the money back and kept the product. But I feel like a lot of times people just be trying people that are nice. I've had
Yes.
things happen to me when I offered somebody their money back, and then like they was like, I'm never getting nothing from you again. I'm like,
Oh my.
all the time, I'm like, this wasn't my fault. So I had to call, had to pray, had to
Yes.
talk to the Lord, because I'm like, this is not my fault. And so it was like a couple of days later, they end up saying like I was just mad about the whole situation. And so I took it out on
Okay.
you. Basically,
Yeah.
you was the nicest person that was around. Even though you didn't do anything, I knew I could take it out on you, and you didn't and you not dish it back, basically.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
sometimes people just see that, and then sometimes people are just jerks, man. It's just you
Yeah.
gotta
That
have
too.
like you gotta have good customer service skills, but at the same time, I don't have to take any more of your requests. I also don't have to
Right.
bake
Good
anything
customer.
else for you. I don't have
Absolutely. Good
to
customer
have
skills.
you as a
Yes. Being a doormat. No.
right. I
Don't
don't have
play
to be
me. Don't try it.
your baker,
Because you're going to
your
get back
personal
exactly what you
baker.
gave.
Right.
If I know that I'm within, right. But yeah, it was a learning moment for me. And you know, do you want bad press for, what they paid for a sample bag of Torlitas? No. So,
You did
this is,
good job.
well, I think
Good
this is
job.
probably about a good 6 or 8 years ago. So even though social media was popping, it wasn't popping like it is now. You know what I mean?
It definitely wasn't a cancel culture. It
No,
was a culture,
no,
just not a cancel culture.
exactly, exactly. So gave that lady her dollar back and her bestie or the lady she was with her dollar back, and they went on their way. But you know, customer service is key for any business, and
True.
for those that don't learn that, then I guess time will tell if they will be back. If the customer will be back. Now, if you're,
Right.
big corporations and things like that, if you lose a customer, is it going to hurt you? No.
Yeah.
A McDonald's, a Nabisco, a Target, those big corporations like that. If you lose somebody, they don't like something or they don't like your service or whatever, and they're never coming back, then okay, bye. See
True.
ya.
True.
But when you're a
Now
small
it's starting.
upstart,
Now it's starting to get a bad rap now, but before it definitely wasn't.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that has been this week's episode of Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we discuss treats, business, and life. If you guys would like to join us on an episode, you can email us at treattalktuesday@gmail.com.
Yep.
And we thank you for watching the demo. If you have time, please go over to our YouTube page and check out our demo of our lemony delights.
Yes.
Um, and have a blessed week.
Have a blessed week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.